tackle your losses with another episode of the Tackle for Loss podcast, the premium New Zealand NFL gambling podcast.
Fires into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown!
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tackle for Loss show. Tackle your losses with the Tackle for Loss show. I'm your host with the most, Cree. Joined with Grayson Hollick as usual in the centre.
It's me.
And a little bit different this week. Kiefer, as pointed out, has the immune system of a little Victorian child and is away sick. So he flew in the big gun. Harry Rose across the corner from me.
I flew in with all my producer gear, and
Yeah.
now I get to sit at Kiefer's gravesite.
Yeah, we're sitting where Kiefer died.
R.I.P.
Where he died or where he's buried. Don't know, but he's buried, he's dead. Much like him being buried and dead, so was my bet from last week.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about that.
So I had a
Remember what I bet on.
five leg multi
Yep.
that you guys made for me. Let me just pull up.
Oh, no one of these.
Sabotage.
Blame us. Blame us, huh?
No, I'm not blaming you.
Sabotage.
I'm not blaming you.
Sabotage.
You guys built a five leg Serie A multi.
Ah, yes, we did.
The first four legs all hit.
Oh no, who hit the who?
They all hit, and it was paying quite.
Who
So
was-
it was $11 odds actually as well on this, so it would have boosted me up
Shit.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
The fifth and final thing was happening on Monday morning for me, and it was one of the lowest paying things in the multi. It was Napoli to beat Genoa,
No way, that was me.
and I checked it, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, I forgot that's happening. I better check that this morning. I checked it. It was 86 minutes into the game, and Napoli were winning 2-1.
Oh no.
The one goal that Genoa had scored was in the 32nd minute, and it was an own goal.
Oh, lovely.
How good.
The stats was Napoli 22 shots, 11 on target,
Jesus, they battered them,
and Genoa had 8 shots, 2 on target.
and one of them wasn't even them.
One of them wasn't them. 40% possession,
Jesus.
and it ended 2-2. Genoa scored in the 84th minute to make it a draw and lose me my bet.
Jesus.
It was going to be
rough.
11-1 odds. It would have bumped me up to being quite positive in the spreadsheet if it hit.
Fuck.
And the thing is, I checked it at like 80th minute to go, or like 80th minute.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fucking
10
sweet.
to go.
It's
Fucking-
done. This is
yeah.
game over. I looked at the stats. I thought, there's no way that Napoli don't win here. They might just score another. But, I mean, fuck, the corners. 8 corners to 0. They didn't even have any fucking corners. So that
punish.
was my bit from last week. Fucking shame it didn't hit. So close.
Speaking of missing by one leg, the same thing happened to me. So I had a 5-leg multi too for the baseball, for the
that's
MLB.
right.
Yeah.
It was playing $12.90.
Nice.
Jesus.
And everything else hit. Houston bet the Cincinnati, Padres bet the Rockies, all the way through. The one that failed me was the Cleveland Guardians bet the Phillies, and they smoked them, and it was a punish, and I hated it.
Damn.
So that would also set me in the positive, and I would have had a good time. But this
Yeah.
week's just been rough for me,
No, fair enough.
emotionally, physically,
Yeah.
mentally,
No, I get you. I'm there with
spiritually,
Ooh,
Yeah.
Another one.
astronomically,
Oh wow, big word.
sexually.
that.
Oh.
Wow.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you're done now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine wasn't as close, but in a way, kind of was. So,
Right, okay.
So I had NBA and I bet on the Pacers versus the Cavs.
Yeah.
The Pacers wrapped that series up today 4-1.
Right.
Guess the one game they won was the one that I bet on.
Oh,
So I had the Pacers to win that game, and the Cavs happened to win it.
the one game.
The one game.
Okay. Right, nice.
So mine also lost, which seems to be a common trend on this.
You were doing well. I know Kiefer's didn't hit because obviously I was following the Counter-Strike.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The choose your own adventure one.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, he did get close. I think there were there were 2 games that didn't go his way out of the 5 or 6, whatever.
Is that finished now? Who won overall?
No, it's still going. It's still
The
going.
tournaments go for fucking ages.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause well they do like every tournament has like pool play or group stage.
Right.
Right.
And then it goes into playoffs. So I think group stage just finished today, so playoffs will start.
Over the weekend,
This weekend or
I
something.
did manage to boost my account back up a little bit, though. I was betting on some dogs.
Right. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
I was doing the old get a deck of cards spread out on the table, pick a card, bet on that number dog.
Yeah.
Bet on a dog that was paying. Bet on a horse, man.
He's betting
every
on
time.
horse, man. I've never seen those races. I
neither.
swear.
Bet on a dog that was paying $18. Drew his number from the deck, put $2 on him, happened to win the race.
Nice.
So that boosted me up a little bit, and I won a couple others. So
Nice. Well, it's very positive. That's very positive. Too bad none of our other bets gone like that way. Well, this is actually going to be a bit of a shorter rep because I realised we don't have Kiefer here,
And
He yaps.
and he makes really long.
He speaks Japanese.
He does,
he is a yapper.
and he creates really fucking long bets. So this is going to be quite a short ep, I think, in all honesty. So do bets this week?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah,
Talk about
can
those?
do. Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go last.
You go last.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I can go first.
Oh, actually, no, it doesn't matter for me anymore because I found the truck series thing on
Right.
Betcha.
Okay.
Because I honestly checked at
No, bro.
at
No, dude.
lunchtime
It was
today.
there when I looked at it last week.
I know, and then I checked at lunchtime today,
I'm
and
not
it wasn't there.
believing this shit about I checked and it wasn't there. Well, they just took it off for a whole week while I looked at it. They took it off for a week and they relisted it today.
They took off surfing for a day. I tell you that. I tell you
I
that
looked.
much.
I'm starting to believe you more now.
Thank you.
Because I looked yesterday or the day before, and the only thing under motorsport was F1. And then I checked yesterday, and it was F1 and IndyCar. Checked at lunchtime, nothing had changed. Got here today to Crease,
not
looked
buying
on it, and NASCAR and the truck series were there.
So you've done yours.
Kind of. I've got a
Oh.
little thing to get me to it.
It's more than me. I've got a bet.
I can go first then.
Okay, you go first. Sure.
So, truck series, whatever the fuck it's Mastercraft trucks.
Mastercraft.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they make boats.
They do.
Well, no, they do a truck as well. And a whole race series. So,
But
I
trucks
was-
aren't trucks just the boats of the land?
no, that's a rally car.
No, that's
No,
surfing.
surfing. That's
Surfing of the
surfing
land.
of the land.
I think trucks are the boats
But-
of the land. I think
yeah.
they are.
They're big, burly,
Yeah.
shit turning circles.
Yeah.
You know, I
And
feel
you,
like that's
and you could fish out the back of them
100%. Yeah.
on either.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's quite accurate.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll go
Thank
trucks
you.
of the-
Yeah, trucks are really the.
So, my original plan was I was going to do, if that truck series thing hadn't popped up,
Right.
I was going to do.
Had it popped up out of nowhere because it wasn't on there
It
for,
wasn't there.
for a
I-
week. It wasn't
I
on there
should
for
have
a
taken a
week.
screenshot.
So should I. When I couldn't
Nah,
find
your
surfing.
surfing one. I
When
don't
you
know,
couldn't
man.
find surfing.
No,
Surfing's a whole category, though. The truck,
it wasn't there.
Mastercraft trucks are a different. I was going to do a quiz to find out who knew me the best, and then I was going to tail their bet because I trusted
Oh,
them the
nice.
most.
Okay.
We'll just do that next week then.
Well, no, because whatever I bet on next week is going to be there. So I've
At least it's not for a week.
I've
There
still
might not be.
Sometimes they don't.
Fuck up.
Put in surfing and
Maybe I just want to find out how much we know Harry.
Yeah,
I've
true.
still got my quiz on who knows me the best.
Okay.
Okay.
And they are gonna, because I trust them, they are gonna help me choose who's gonna win the Mastercraft Truck
Oh, okay.
Series race.
I like it.
Wait, so what do you say? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What do you say?
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do the quiz about me,
Right, yes.
and they're gonna help me choose who's gonna win the Mastercraft trucks.
Yeah, no, I'm into that.
Okay.
I listened to that
Some
time.
questions. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I didn't bring any paper, but you're gonna have to write your answers down on something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Got your phones?
yeah.
Snapchat.
Do we wanna do-
black screen?
Do we want to do all the questions through at once and give the answers at the end? Or do we want to go one
No, we
question
go one
at
at a time. Go one at a time.
Some questions have more than 1 point per, like, for answers.
Okay.
All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions.
I'm just about to find out how much I don't know about this man.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'd say we're pretty good friends, both all of us. So
Maybe you need to talk about your feelings more.
Wait, so how many do you have?
7 questions.
Okay.
Some questions have multiple points though,
Okay.
so multiple points per answer. So you can get more than 1 point per answer.
That's,
Okay.
that's how multiple points works. Yeah.
I was just
Okay,
really
fair
explaining it because this guy's a bit,
If I was going to say, if I don't get
He's
at
had a
least
beer.
like 5 out of 7, I'll finish my beer. But there's
Beer-
points
okay.
involved now, which I don't really
1,
understand.
3, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points you can get.
Okay,
Total.
so
You get
I wanna
everything
get-
right, there's
I want to
14.
get 10 out of 14. If I don't get 10, I'll finish my beer.
I just want 50%.
Okay, the first one, start off nice and easy.
Yeah.
When is my birthday?
Yeah, I got it.
No way.
This one is a bit easy for Cree.
The only people in the group who I buy birthday presents for is Ryan and Kiefer, and I know their birthdays.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone's. I think this is Harry's.
I know Cree's, and
I think
Yeah.
I've written it down an answer.
what have you gone for, Grayson?
12th March.
Bro, that would have been like 2 months ago. Do you
I must-
remember celebrating his birthday 2 months ago?
Nah, he's too old now.
Okay, I
Cree,
put
what
20th September.
It is 20th of September.
Yippee!
I'm 6 days younger than Cree.
Yeah, facts.
Bugger.
Okay, that's a point for me. Do I have to write down my own points?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please track your own points. Do not cheat.
1 point.
The next one is worth 2 points.
Okay.
When was the what occurred on the worst day of my life?
I feel like 1 point's going to be the easy answer, and then 2 points is going to be the hard answer. The worst day. I mean, I don't know anything but the easy answer. Okay, I've gone with an answer.
What
I
have you
don't-
got? Oh, have you done, Gray? We're really writing.
Yeah. Play along at home. Write your answers in the
In the
comments.
comments.
Oh, it's a two. I guess it's 2 points. I put two things.
What have you
I
gone for?
put Dad dead.
Dad dead. Dad did die on this day.
I put Dad died and hairline receded. Is that right?
Are those the 2 worst days, or
No, my dad died and my car got stolen.
That's
Same
right.
day,
I
it
do
did
remember that.
too.
Yeah,
I do.
It was the
Ah,
same day.
Fuck.
Second
That
of,
was an easy one.
2nd of
That's
June,
so
2021, man. That day
Ah.
fucking sucked.
damn it? I was thinking about it wrong. So okay, I got 2 points. 2 points total. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I got 1 point.
Yep. The next one, out of the 4 big American sports leagues, you
Yeah.
know, you guys
Yeah.
know the
Yeah.
ones. What is my favorite team in each of them?
Okay.
I expect 3 here, at least. The
That's
NBA
one.
one's kind of
This
questionable.
this
It's
Snapchat
quite- it's quite
writing is
recent.
terrible.
What's the other
Going
one?
to notes.
MLB. Fuck.
I know the exact thing you're thinking now as well.
Is it that one or is it that one? What one is it?
I'm not wearing the hat as well.
No.
Luckily,
I only
chose
remember one of them. I
different
don't.
hat.
I remember you got the hat. There was the wrong one, but I don't know if this is the only one I remember. No.
I don't know if I know your NBA one.
What's the name of the?
The NBA one is quite recent. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But if you think about me, you should maybe think it. If you kind of think in a different way.
NBA. What would a Harry like in the NBA? Harry's a glazer. LeBron.
LeBron James.
Your nephews.
Yeah. Have you have the team, the NBA team? Because we both don't know it at all. I don't
No,
think.
not at all.
Are they in playoffs this year or like?
They
is
were
it
in the playoffs.
They were eliminated. Fuck! I still don't really. I haven't been following enough. I don't know.
I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
Oh. Yeah. I'll
don't-
go with him.
I don't think it is this team, but yeah.
Cree, what 4 have you gone for?
When are we doing it at the same time? Like
Okay.
one sport.
Okay.
So obviously we're going NFL.
Yeah, New York Giants,
Giants.
That one. Yep.
Cool. Did that one.
Hockey.
Florida
Florida Panthers.
Panthers.
Yep. Yep.
I've then gone
Baseball.
Baseball. Marlins.
I've gone the Mariners.
It is the Mariners.
Fuck! I knew it. Fucking what?
It's Seattle, man.
Yeah,
I know. Well, I couldn't remember whether you got.
Because I had a
like,
Marlins hat.
yeah, but then he got the Mariners.
And then I got
one.
the Mariners hat because I thought it was a Marlins hat, and then the Mariners hat was cooler. So I was like,
but
I'm
then
going to be a
thought
Mariners
that I was
fan
like,
then.
yeah, but then surely he wouldn't have chosen to actually support Seattle because he knows that's who my team's from. Like, fuck.
Nah, it was
Okay.
the
I put
Mariners.
Marlins, so 2 points so far, and then
The NBA one. What
I
have you
put
gone?
Heat.
I put the Bucks.
No, it's the Pacers.
I did think the pay. I thought
Because
nah.
Pat McAfee, Indiana. That's they talk
fair
about it all
enough.
the time on their show, and
I went with
usually
Miami because I thought it was also Marlins and Panthers. So
Mm.
what am I? So 2 points from that. So I'm on 4.
I'm also on 4.
Oh, he's
What the
tied.
fuck did you get for?
He got Mariners.
I
He
got
got
three.
He got
3
three.
points
there.
this round.
Bitch ass.
This next one's quite fun. My favorite nicotine pouch.
What
Company,
we're talking. Okay.
company, flavor, and nick level.
Jesus.
Company flavor.
Three points up for grabs in this one. One for
Oh
each.
no! See, I think this is fucked up. This is not fair. I think. But I'm gonna
I've
put
got
my
my
answer
answer.
in. Yeah. Is that one? Is that the flavor?
I don't know if it's right.
I don't think mine's right, but I think it should be.
No. Okay.
You know what I mean? I think I know. I think I know you better than you know yourself on this.
Right. So what
Yeah.
company have you gone for?
Zen.
I've gone Zen.
Yep. Zin's 1 point. Flavor.
Spearmint.
Spearmint.
Yep.
And I went 6.
I went 6.
No, 9. The
I
spearmint
don't know
9.
they made a 9.
Yeah, the spearmint 9.
I thought the 6 was
Ah.
too
I-
low, but I was like,
Yeah,
I
the
didn't realize they
spearmint.
did a spearmint.
Zin's
9.
spearmint 9, man. God.
Okay, so what's that? Do I get 2 points
2
for that?
points. 2 points. So
Okay.
it stays even.
God damn.
hold my own. I just need one more to
You're-
break
you're
to break
close
even. That's
to-
fine. I'm happy.
My favorite National Football League player ever.
Oh, easy. Are we done? Show our answers?
Yeah, I've got mine, dude. I don't actually know it, but I've put down one.
Who'd you go then?
Kadarius Toney.
Cree, what have you gone?
Eli Manning.
No, Saquon Barkley. I didn't watch the NFL when Eli Manning was in the league.
Yeah, but he won you rings.
He did, but watching Saquon Barkley as a New York Giant.
My initial thought was
It
Saquon, but I was like,
Eli
you know what?
Manning,
I'm
bro.
making
There's
a joke.
no
Nah.
way. He played for you, didn't win you anything, and then left.
That's Kadarius Toney.
No, that was Saquon. Not anymore. But
What?
oh no, sorry. As like the peak fandom, watching Saquon Barkley play that year that the Giants made the playoffs. That year
I
was.
think you're lying to yourself.
Yeah,
I
so
chose
do
an
I.
Eagles fan as my favorite player, man.
Should have been Kadarius Toney.
This next one,
Yeah.
there is 2 answers,
Okay.
so you can get 2 points.
Okay.
My favorite beer.
I know what it used to be back in the day. Do I know what it is now?
There is 2.
Yeah, I've gone 1, but then I've got the other one. I've got.
Yeah, I've got one, but I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
These
fuck
guys
it.
don't fucking know me at all.
Well, no, but I mean,
I get it. I get it.
because I could go Heineken Silver, but you've only just started buying that recently, so I don't know whether I put that as your like. It's probably your favorite right now. You know what I mean?
I get you thinking,
But I
get
don't
you
know whether
thinking.
that's worth putting on there because you've only just started really liking it.
Yeah, they've only just recently been introduced.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've got one, and then I got the other one that I know what the other one I've got. I've got one. Do you want to go one?
Yeah, I'm taking.
I'm going my
I'm going
American
Heineken.
one.
I'm going Heineken Silver.
Okay,
He stole that from you talking about it, for sure.
I went Bud Light.
Neither of those are correct.
Neither.
No,
Tiger Crystal.
wrong again.
I went with Tui.
Tui is one of them.
I should have put two as my second.
What was the other one?
Coors Light.
Oh, I thought that, but then I
Fuck's
thought no,
sake.
you probably had more Bud Light than you have had Coors Light.
I should have put.
Nah,
down
when I
Tui.
was in England, bro, all I drank was Coors Light.
God, so
Fucking
what, I get 1
amazing.
point?
1 point
Cree takes the lead.
with 7
I
out of
still need.
13.
Is it possible to get 3 more points?
No,
Oh,
the
I
last
gotta do my
question is
beer,
1
fuck.
point.
God damn it. Okay.
Last question. My favorite NHL player. I'll give you a hint. He does play for the Florida Panthers.
I don't pay attention enough to Florida Panthers.
God, neither.
God damn. He is the reason I started supporting the Florida Panthers as well.
I don't know if this is right.
Jordan Bennington.
I don't think he's ever played for the Florida
I
Panthers.
don't think this is right. I don't even know if he plays, but this is the name. I don't know if he plays for them. This is the name that popped in my head for some reason.
I'm not going to have an answer here. I don't know.
Okay. What did you go with?
Bedard.
Not Connor Bedard, no. He plays for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Blackhawks.
Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah. No, good point.
Matthew Tkachuk.
Good point.
So that was my quiz.
Oh, I liked it. It was a good time.
Well,
I
I
enjoyed
failed
that.
too because I didn't have my 7.
So yeah, and Cree got 7, you got 6. So now Cree gets to help me
That was
with the bet.
I enjoyed that.
which we can do. Want to do on camera or off camera?
Might as well do it on camera.
On camera? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You finish your beer, and I'll pull it up.
How are we building this?
Well, they only have race winner.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
So, what do you reckon? Top 5 names?
Yeah, give me the top 5 names.
So you've got Cole Bush
Okay.
as the favourite.
Yeah.
I won't tell you any odds because that might sway your
Yeah, sure. Yep.
decisions. And then we've got Corey Haim.
Okay. Don't like that one.
Heim. Haim.
Don't like that one.
Lane Riggs. Lane has a Y in it.
Don't like that now. I did like it. You
Lane
said the
Riggs
Y.
was hard.
Don't like
for a
it.
second.
Was for a
It would be
second.
way better if it was Lane, like Lane, because the dude drives trucks, race trucks.
It's just the lane rig.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next.
that would have been cool.
That would have been
actually.
cool, but anyway, they
Yeah.
fucked it.
But
Next.
that is an important detail. I feel that he has a Y in Lane.
It is.
Ty Majeski.
How do I spell Ty? T-I-E?
T-Y.
T-Y-E?
No.
Just T-Y.
T-Y.
Last name?
TAI?
Majeski.
Spell that?
M-A-J-E-S-K-I.
With an I. See, I thought Y. That changes things.
Okay.
Ty
and then
Majeski.
the fifth, to round out the top 5, Chandler Smith.
Nah, I don't like that one. So run through those again?
Got Cole Bush.
Yeah.
Corey Haim.
Yeah.
Lane Riggs.
Yeah.
Ty Majeski.
Yeah.
Chandler Smith.
I'm gonna go Kyle Bush. Just a Bush. Just a Bush light, you know what I'm saying?
Cole Bush.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Big favourite, paying $2.90.
Sweet. Well, hey, look, I
That's
hope
fine.
it hits for you.
Oh, put 2 units on that.
I would have gone. Whoa!
He's saying on the show, so he has to.
I would have gone Lane
Lane Riggs.
Actually,
Riggs.
speaking of units, do you think the reason Kiefer isn't here is just because he doesn't have any money in his account?
I think he's just sitting.
Maybe that is it.
I think he's just sitting on his bed, just kind of like stressing out because he
My
lost
account-
all of his units.
My account's empty.
Yeah.
I can't bet this week.
Yeah.
The boys will pressure me too. Isaiah did say in the comments, if you did see, he said
Oh, no, I
he
didn't.
would send Kiefer money.
Oh, did he? Damn, what a good guy, huh? What a good guy. Shout out that guy, Isaiah.
Shout out that guy, man.
We were going to recap bets this week because I know Isaiah put in a couple last week. One hit, one didn't.
The
we
whole
talked about.
spreadsheet, yeah.
So we were going to talk about the spreadsheet and where everyone's up to, but we'll wait to keep us back next week before doing that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, Grayson, do you want to do your...
Yeah,
my F-
my F1 bet. So I've come into this with no prep, but I've got a bet sitting here.
Okay,
That's all I
sweet.
need.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I thought in my brain, is like, do I want to contact Chris? Because I know he's a big F1 guy.
Yeah, he is.
is.
He's a big
And I
F1
said,
guy.
nah, fuck that. I'll just think of how Chris would see it in his brain.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
So he's like, in my brain, he said, well, Max Verstappen surely podium.
Yeah.
That's what he said
Yeah.
to
That's
me
what he
in my
said,
brain.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said, Oliver Behrman, very good.
Yeah.
Point finish, top 10. So we got that in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Who does he drive for?
Haas.
Pass.
Oh, okay.
But he's been doing
he's
well.
been pretty
Has he?
consistent.
I
top
haven't,
10.
I haven't
He
watched.
usually gets 10th to 15th.
So he's
or
going to
like,
crash on the first corner now that
No,
Grayson's
no,
bet on
sure
him.
No. This is what Chris is telling me.
This is
Yeah.
what Chris is saying.
Yeah.
My
Chris said it.
psychic link with Chris.
Of course, because you're both small Asian men.
That's right. Yeah. And then Chris said to me in my head, Mr. Antonelli, top 6 finish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
The rookie driver's going to pull through. And he said, Oscar Piastri, top 6 finish also.
I mean, I think that's
Yeah,
not.
that's-
not so sure about podium this week. That's
Yeah.
what he said to me. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not being racist. This is what Chris said.
It's
To
like-
me.
it's
Yeah,
what Chris
no,
said.
it's what Chris
no,
said.
I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I get it.
So that little 4-leg same race multi
Yeah.
is paying $13.67.
Hey, man,
Okay.
look, I hope it hits for you.
So-
I hope it hits for you.
I think the real risk is Ollie Behrman and how he performs, but overall, I think it's pretty safe. But like
Look,
for $13.67 odds,
Yeah.
like
Look, I've said it once. I'll say it again. F1 is boring as fuck to watch.
Yes.
yeah.
They need to do something about it.
Yes.
They really fucking do.
I'm hoping with the 2026 changes they make that it does become more.
What
competitive.
changes they're making?
So it's like they're getting like full new car design that they have to.
Are they going back
spec
to V10
I'm not sure about the
petrol
engine
engines or
size,
something?
but yeah, they're doing a whole
of
like
hybrids?
even like the wheel sizes changes. Like it's supposed to be
They got to be fucking something. 'cause
supposed to be closer
Yeah.
racing.
every time I sit down to watch one, I'm like,
I watched.
I'm ready
I want to
for
watch
it.
the first lap and the last lap. and
yeah, it's so
that's-
fucking boring.
To be-
Holy fuck.
To be fair, I was sitting at work yesterday and I watched the supercar highlights, the V8 supercar highlights. Found that 10 times more interesting than watching a F1 race.
yeah. No,
Just
I
because
get
it's
you.
like it's more close. There's like a lot of bumping and rubbing and racing, which is like the normal. Whereas in F1, if somebody touches you, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
IndyCar 500's coming up as well.
That'd
Like
be
Indy
sick.
500. I don't know when, but I saw Scott Dixon had a good quali or some shit.
Nice.
Or a big
Nice.
practice lap.
All right, I'll pull up mine then.
Yeah, sweet.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. For keeping us not cancelled.
That's right.
I pressed enter before typing my password, and now it's shitting itself. So, just gonna have to give me a minute.
What do you want to talk about? What's going on with you this week?
Oh, I saw news before you got here that Gabe Davis is flying to New York to meet with the Giants.
I don't know if that's a big positive, but I guess they can
It's
use.
better than what we've fucking
Yeah,
got.
it's true.
No,
that's
okay,
something-
I've got my bit here. I got
That
my
was
bit
my
here.
NFL news of the week.
Nice.
So I had AFL, right? Australian
yes.
rules.
Yes.
And I'll be completely honest, I absolutely fucking hate AFL. I find it boring.
I try to watch it. It's weird.
I find it boring.
There's too many whistles.
Not much going on. They just kick the ball.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
They blow the whistle every time they catch a ball.
Yeah, it's a bit of a fucking. I'm not gonna lie, don't like it. I think it's quite shit of a sport.
I don't get it. Yeah,
to be
I'm
honest.
fully with you.
So what I did was I said, well, fuck doing anything normal or like making anything, quiz about it because I don't give a fuck. The
Yeah.
history, don't give a fuck. Teams that are actually playing, don't give a fuck. Really,
If they're
So I
real or
thought-
not, doesn't
yeah, it
care.
doesn't matter.
Nah.
So what I thought was, well, what if I took every team that's playing Saturday and Sunday and put them against each other, obviously, in the ones that are playing, and then turned every name into Italian brain rot versions of that team,
Fuck's sake.
and then you guys have to decide who's going to win the fight between these two players,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I will bet on whoever you say is going to win.
Yep. Okay.
So Saturday matches, you got to bear with me here. I might stutter through some of these because I haven't read them quite yet. So first game on Saturday, you got Collingwood Spaghettini versus Adela Mozzarella. Who's winning that one, guys?
Collingwood's going to win that one.
You got Collingwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got.
Can you say the proper name, please?
Collingwood Spaghettio or whatever the fuck you said.
Spaghettini. Yeah,
Spaghettini.
sure. Okay, the next game you've got Bulldogio Fantastico versus Isidoni Macaroni.
Isidoni
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 Macaroni.
Macaroni.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah,
Is
fair
that
enough.
Essendon or something?
Yes, it is. It is.
This guy says he's another sport.
He did what? Next game. Don't know why they've only given me 3 on Saturday, 3 Sunday instead of all of them, but that's fine. 6 games is enough. You've got Ricciardo Parmigiano or Nordissimo Cangarini.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ricciardo Parmigiano or Nordissimo Cangarini.
See, I don't even know those teams.
Let's go Kangarini.
Yeah, I'm down for Kangaroo.
Nice. I don't know what. I don't even know who that's supposed to be. Or Richmond versus North Melbourne. So who'd you guys go with? Richmond.
Kangarini.
North Melbourne. That's not happening on Saturday. It's happening on Sunday, but that's fine. We'll go there. Okay, sweet. Swananini Cappuccini
Sydney
versus
Swans.
Gigolini GWCino.
GWS.
Yeah, I don't know why they've gone just GWS and then put INO on the end.
That's Italian brain rot for you, man.
Gisuino. Okay, who do you want to go with?
The Swans, thanks.
Swananini.
Yeah, Swananini.
Swananini.
Where are we? Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh.
Can't find them. Don't
See? They're not there. It happens.
know. Oh, no, they put that on Friday. No, we're not going to do that. Friday's
Okay.
too early. Not doing that one.
Just a 5.
What-
Just a 5 league.
No, I reckon he could make up names on the spot for 2 other teams on the
Yeah.
Saturday.
Okay, that's a good point.
Here we
Okay,
go.
let me do the
He's
last
gonna-
two.
GWS Eni.
Hawthorno Linguini versus Riccardo Parmigiano. Again, wow, that's crazy.
They play twice?
Apparently.
Well, Riccardo Parmigiano, they must be good enough to play twice.
Yeah. Or will they be tired? Because they run about 12 Ks a game. It's a big cricket oval with 11 people on it per team. I've never watched the sport in my life.
I don't
know
know.
much about it. I would go with Hawthorns on that one.
Okay,
Uh,
Hawthorn then.
Yeah, okay, that's also not on here. Last one that is on here, because I've already looked at it. I'll make up, so I've got to make up 2. That's fine.
Make
I'll
up
do
2, yep.
that. Last one that's actually on here is Brisbaneoni Linagrodoti versus
Brisbane
Soletti Diodo Cristatino.
That's a long fucking name. We'll
Yeah,
go for that one.
So you got that one?
Look at the really long name.
Who is that? Versing Brisbane.
Brisbane.
It's supposed to be Melbourne. Don't know where the fuck they got that from.
We'll take Melbourne, yeah.
Taking Melbourne.
Are they a fake team or a real
No,
team?
doesn't look
they're
like
paying $4.80.
Oh.
Okay, then we've got
Stop looking at the odds.
no, I'm trying to fucking think of a name.
No, he's looking at the odds.
We've got Potato Modelo.
Potato Modelo.
Yeah. Versus
You don't have to worry about the other one. I'm going potato Modelo, man.
Gelongi Tortellini.
Potato
Modelo.
Modelo.
Yeah, okay, that's Port Adelaide. And then you've
Modelo
got...
come from?
He just thought of one that ended with O. He's like, oh, Modelo.
Oh, wait, what's the GWS one I said?
Just Wino.
De Sweeney.
GS Wino.
And who'd you go with, the other one? You went with...
Yeah, the other one.
Hawthorns or something?
Swanini,
Yes.
Cappuccini.
Oh, Sydney Swans, yeah.
Well, we can just go against who GWS is actually playing,
Okay.
which is Fremantle. So that's the 6th league multi.
Free Modelo.
That's hard, man, making them up
Yeah, it is.
on the spot. It's
Yeah.
not easy like so those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games combined, I've got 2 favorites
Can we guess the odds?
and 4. Okay, 2 favorites and 4 underdogs.
$65.
$65. 84. No, it's $299. So I got $299 multi. Collingwood, Essendon, North Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Fremantle.
Melbourne and Melbourne.
I've got $1 in bonus cash. I'm just going to use that $1 bonus
Very
cash.
nice.
I don't blame you.
I'm not putting a whole unit on it. That's good enough for
To be
me.
fair, you can make money off this, man.
If
this
that hits, I
hits-
can lose for the rest of the
If
off
this
season. It
hits,
won't
Still
matter.
be up.
It'd be
It
like
won't
when we
matter.
did the Jeopardy, not Jeopardy, sorry, last season, and the first one you hit on like $13 odds or something.
And we couldn't
with
catch up.
it was $13 in, and it was a massive bet, and you won like
that was-
$300.
Yeah, that was a massive bet. All right, well, that's my bet this week.
What else can we do? We've only been going for 34 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, 4 of our minutes probably going to get cut. So
Should we
about
do a
30
Weedle?
minutes. We can do a Whittle.
I've already
I
done it
think-
today.
I
but-
can do
need
it
a
on
piss,
mine.
though.
Huh?
I need a piss.
Okay, you piss
You get
first.
pissed. We'll think of
Me and
ideas.
Harry will discuss. All right, we're back.
We're so fucking back.
We're so back right now.
Harry's got back.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'm going to
He ain't wearing his blue tights. Do you still have those?
No, they'll
Do
be
they
too
fit
small
anymore?
for me now.
No.
I disagree.
I think I need proof.
Maybe,
Ryan-
maybe on Saturday
Ryan,
you
throw
bring
up
them out.
Ryan, throw up
Maybe.
a photo of Harry wearing them. I hope he did. I hope he found one somewhere.
He'll
damn.
have that photo, bro. It's
He
Ryan.
would have to go fucking scrolling through his archive to find that.
He has that photo.
He's got stuff saved to like a folder.
Yeah,
Those
good
blue
point.
tights were crazy, though.
Good point.
They weren't
Okay,
even tights, they were track pants.
No tights.
so first thing I want to talk about is that me and John have been doing a couple mock drafts,
Fantasy mock draft.
fantasy mock drafts.
It's
Is this the one
roughly
I
like, I think when I checked the other day, it was like 100 days away. So it'd be like 90 something days away now until
Yeah.
our draft.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is one I did.
It's 3 months.
I was quite happy with this one. I think there's some others I liked as well, but we'll talk about this
How
one.
many do you have 12? Do you have 12 teams in your like with AI?
Yeah, 12 teams with AI. John takes his pick at 10, and I think I'll take mine at 6.
Is that where you're supposed to be in the actual?
Yeah, pretty sure I'm supposed to be actual. I'm 6. And then same format as well. So we've got QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a flex, and then a super flex, and then a defense. No
Right.
kickers, no nothing that for
No
our
kickers.
No, what's the list. So this is what I've done. Right.
Happy
And
birthday, Phil, by
Happy
the way.
birthday,
Happy
Philly D.
birthday, Phil.
Philly D's birthday
No,
today.
just remind me of the time where he drafted Justin Tucker in like the 3rd round or whatever it was.
Yeah, he's a crazy
That
guy,
was
and he
fucking
did really
wild.
well that season. So
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
But happy birthday, Phil.
So here's my team. You guys let me know what you think. I'll run through it, and then you guys can say what you like about it.
Yep.
Starting QB, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
2 running backs, McCaffrey, Derrick Henry. 2 receivers, McConkey and Mike Evans. Tight end, Trey McBride. First flex, ETN, Superflex, Baker Mayfield, Seattle defense. Then my bench is Travis Hunter, Devontae Adams, Evan Ingram, Darnell Mooney, Scatterbo.
How'd you get...
What the fuck are the
how'd you get
AI
that?
doing?
Yeah, how'd you get that?
Okay, well, you guys pick a random slot, and I'll tell you what the AI has done in that slot. I haven't looked, so I don't know.
12, because
You
I'm
want
12.
slot 12? Okay.
Yeah, I'm 12 in the
So
draft.
you tell me whether you like this team
Okay.
for you. Starting QB, Jared Goff.
No, straight off the bat, no.
You got Kamara and DeAndre Swift as your running backs. You got Malik Neighbors and Amon Ra, receivers. Travis Kelce, tight end. Tataroa McMillan as your flex. Rashee Rice, super flex. Giants defense. Your bench is Dak Prescott, Ayuk, Cortland Sutton, Frymouth, Braylon Allen.
It's like a whole team of fucking has-beens, dude.
Okay, so
I'm
then,
not happy with that at all.
What am I for? Am I 4 or 3?
don't know. I'm not sure.
You might be 3.
I can check this.
You having a look?
I'll check it. Where do you see? I don't know how to use this app.
Might be in the draft or whatever.
Yeah, you probably got to go have a look at. I updated the draft order, so if you go into the actual league, and
4.
go into
I'm
thing,
4.
You're
I'm
4,
4.
so I can read out slot 4. This is your team in that
Yep.
same draft.
Yep.
QB Bo Nix, running backs Quinshon Judkins and James Conner.
Okay.
Wide receivers Jamar Chase, Drake London. That's your first and second pick. Tight end Njoku. Flex Chris Olave. Super flex Penix. Defense doesn't really matter. Kansas City. Then your bench is Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden, Cade Otton, Rashad White, Jalen Coker.
I would not be happy with that team.
Nah.
Pick 4?
Interesting.
Nah.
Interesting.
He got a better team at 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His team at 6 is fucking stacked.
Yeah, but it's reverse snake, so it doesn't really matter. Like, not that it doesn't matter, but
Yeah.
But
your
position-wise,
the first
being
3
six is
the
good.
first 3 you said was Lamar, McCaffrey, and Henry.
okay. So I'll read. So
That's
Lamar I took in the
crazy.
first round. Second round I took McBride. Third round I took McConkey. Fourth round I took Baker Mayfield. Fifth round I took McCaffrey. Sixth round Derrick Henry.
6th round, Derrick Henry.
Seventh round Mike Evans.
I thought I got him in the 3rd last year, and I thought that was a steal.
I think our draft's going to be very different.
Yeah.
I think it will be too, but you got to realize, like, yeah, we draft very different to how AI
yeah.
drafts.
No,
100%.
100%.
It's
They just take the top
yeah.
need for position.
Yeah, Baker in the fourth.
Your team is fucking crazy, though.
Fifth
isn't it?
was McCaffrey. Oh yeah, fifth, yeah, 6, 7. Seventh round. Who did I take in seventh? Seventh round's on my bench, I think. John's
Wow.
team.
Yeah, let's see what John
Yeah, what did
did.
John do?
QB Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Running backs Ashton Genty and Saquon Barkley.
That's good.
That's good.
Wide receivers Xavier Worthy, DJ Moore. I think that's kind of weak.
yeah, I think that's
Tight
very
end
weak.
Laporta.
Good.
Okay.
Flex David Montgomery.
Good.
Super flex, it's put in Mark Andrews, but you probably check a QB in there. He's got Washington defense. Then he's got Khalil Shakir, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, Rico Dowdle on his bench.
That's a good team, too.
That's a good team,
I
too.
like that team
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know
We
what the
found
fuck
out
they're doing.
AI sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI's not great, but it's it's kind of funny. You put those into like a draft grading thing, and even when you do that, it doesn't put. At the end of the day, drafting by AI, I'm going to be very interested because Chris this year is drafted by AI only. Like he's literally going to use an AI tool and like help him. on the day he's going to draft like.
Is he
using
going to be
AI.
at the draft day?
Yeah, he will be.
He showed up late last year.
So I don't know. It's interesting. It always changes drastically because people don't. So in these drafts,
They don't take Justin Tucker in the 3rd.
no, they don't. You
Yeah.
can't account for that, can you?
No. That kind of wild card activity.
Yeah. A lot of people take QB the whole first round. So when I get to 6, usually I don't have. I can usually either get Jamar Chase or Jefferson, depending.
Yeah.
Because everyone takes QBs because it's super
Yeah.
flex.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it leaves a lot of room.
Yeah. Well, that's how John got Saquon Barkley at 10.
Yeah, because he got in the second round. John, it circled round, so John got
Yeah.
Genty, Barkley.
Background, yeah.
He took Genty in the 1st.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I think it was
He-
just
he
experimenting.
tends to go running back heavy. Have you ever noticed?
Yeah,
He's
but I'd
trying
say
to-
you try and
he's
lock
trying
down
to see.
Saquon
His draft
first.
trend is-
The Eagles have a better O-line than
To be
the
fair,
Raiders do.
John didn't actually like his draft that much on that one because he didn't like his duo, his
receivers.
receivers.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, so I don't know. It's different. Superflex makes it very different. You kind of have to prioritize QBs in a way.
It is funny seeing over the years how different people draft, and they get John goes run heavy in terms of his draft.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I went run heavy, and I just didn't. I did fine, but didn't love my
Yeah.
team. And so this year I'm going to go a bit different. But yeah, so it's going to be strange this year for sure. I mean, it's strange every year doing the draft. Never ends up how you think it does.
No.
Other thing I want to talk about was Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big situation.
Sack leader last year. And here's my stance on it, right? When I first saw all the news about him not getting a new contract, all this kind of stuff, and he wasn't showing up to mini camps and all this kind of, like, hey, fair enough. Look, they're not signing the sack leader,
yeah.
a very important part of their team. I get it. I'm on his side here. I'm Team Hendrickson, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Until
I found out today, looking at some more stuff about it, is that he said, so he's not showing up to camps right now, and he said he's not going to play his last year of his contract on his current contract. He's not playing unless he gets re-signed, a new contract.
or traded.
Here's my thing. You don't get to decide
Yeah, I don't think you
Yeah,
can do
that's
that.
the crazy
when you
thing.
have one more left on your contract and you're saying, I'm going to sit out this year
Yeah.
if I don't get a new one. You signed let's say it's a 5-year contract.
Yeah,
You don't get to play 4 years and go, now you give me a new one
Yeah,
or I'm
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
No, you signed 5.
Yeah.
Look.
It's like us going, oh, I'm signed to this contract at work. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not going to show up to my 9 to 5
Yeah, 100%.
today.
Or it's like the team. Go the other way, right? Let's say the team signs a player for a 5-year deal. Then after 4 years, they're not too happy with their performance and goes, look, I know we signed you a 5-year deal. We're not going to pay you for the 5th year because we don't actually want you.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't do that. You signed them to 5. You pay him for 5.
You can cut them, but you still have a cap hit.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
still have to pay them their money.
Yeah.
So for you to sign a 5-year deal, 4-year deal, and then exclude yourself out of the last
Yeah.
year.
When you put it that way, 100.
that's
It'd
fucked
be
up.
like you signing up for a mortgage,
Yeah.
and then you at year 35 out of
Yeah.
your 40-year mortgage, you're like, you know what? I'm not going to pay the last 5
Yeah, exactly.
because I already live in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I
don't like that at all.
I was on the Hendrickson side, and then when I
And
saw
then
that he's not
until-
going to play in his
Yeah.
last season, it's kind of like all he's trying to do is capitalize on the fact that he was sack leader last year.
Yeah.
Because he knows if he plays again this year, the chance of being sack leader is going to be pretty low, just because of how competitive
Because Abdul
that.
Carter's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
win it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I thought more Thibodeau, but
What about Dexter Lawrence? You can name me fucking anyone.
yeah,
Brian
you can name
Burns,
any of
maybe?
those guys, right?
Yeah, fuck.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's so much competition that he knows he's probably not going to get that, which
Yeah.
means that right now is the most money he'll
He's
get.
trying to
100%.
use his leverage.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you can't do that
It's
and
not the
then
way
not
to
play.
do it, though.
You can't not play.
Nah, you have to play still.
Yeah.
Like,
Look,
even
look,
if
pick a sad and then don't play for them next year, right? So play
Yeah.
for them this year.
Play
and
your
then-
contract out.
And then whatever deal they give you, say, nah, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
not taking that. I'm going elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because you're a free agent. You can't.
honor your contract that you
have,
signed.
Like, I don't get it. How can you not do that?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. So, that's
Yeah,
my
if he
thought.
threw a hissy fit and like, because they always do the thing of not showing up to training camp and all this, and then you come into the season, go prove to them or prove to another team why they should pay you more.
100%.
Like Miles Garrett just got 40 mil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I get it.
And he's Miles Garrett. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you're probably not going to get 40 mil. Like,
Well, I think he wants to be top 2, top 3
Yeah,
paid.
which-
I think he does.
the Bengals and the Steelers as well do this thing where they try wait it out and not pay them.
yes.
Like, it cost the Bengals a lot of money with Joe Burrow.
Jamar
and
Chase, those massive deals.
And now it's cost them a lot of money with Trey Hendrickson as well, where they could have signed them early,
yes.
got them locked down for 4 or 5 years, and then the other people jump ahead of them, and then you kind of get it. It's kind of more of a team-friendly
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
But
for
now
sure.
you've got to pay them 40 and a half or
Yeah.
something like that because they want the title of being the top paid edge
It's a
rusher,
crazy.
which again is a weird thing.
Yes.
You want because they always talk about how you
Oh.
want to win.
On the same note, Bengals rookie first rounder not signing. So he's holding out.
Why?
I don't fucking understand
showing
that shit
he's
either.
He's not showing up to rookie mini camps, even though rookies have a injury clause saying that they still get paid. Obviously, if they got injured and had to
Yeah.
sign whatever, they still get paid out. But so he's not showing up.
Marvin Harrison did the same thing
For
last
what
year.
reason?
I don't know. I haven't.
I don't understand how
haven't
the
read
rookie
into it.
contracts work.
Neither do I. I know it's not fully guaranteed.
Marvin
but
Harrison did the same thing last year
I don't get it.
because you couldn't buy a Marvin Harrison jersey until
That's
like a
right,
week
yeah.
before the season
Yeah.
because he hadn't signed his deal with the NFLPA or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's different though. Because that's NFLPA. He doesn't want to sign
Maybe
his
it
name
was.
out.
Yeah.
This one is
His
he's not
actual
signing
contract with
to the team.
Yeah. I don't understand. I thought because you get traded there, or you get drafted there, you
I thought
are
there
a
was like
player there.
I thought,
I thought that's just how it worked.
I thought it was done based on where you got picked is how much money you got,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was all fully guaranteed. Every contract,
Yeah.
rookies are fully guaranteed,
I
right?
thought that was the case, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are,
Yeah.
or at
And-
least first rounders or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
first rounders are, and they have the 5th-year option
yeah.
as well.
So how are you not signing? What are they can't give you more money, can they? I don't know.
You can't.
Like
go
Matthew
in
Golden's our highest paid receiver at the moment.
That's crazy.
Solely
Yeah.
because he's
First round.
first rounder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all guaranteed too.
Yep.
You can't go in and I don't think you can go and negotiate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I
new
don't
deal.
quite understand what he's not signing for. Anyway, that's
I
an
don't-
issue
I don't-
for
I don't
Paddy
get it.
because Paddy's a Bengals fan.
Yeah. Abdul Carter and Jackson Dart both signed.
Very nice.
I don't actually
Very
know
nice.
that. I'm just assuming because they both looked really happy. Although Abdul
Probably.
Carter
Yeah.
has what he's like, some of the shit he said in interviews makes it seem like he doesn't want to be a New York Giant, but
He'll
we'll
figure
deal
it
with
out.
that in 4 years.
All right.
All right.
Last thing before we spin the wheel, a game of Weddle. If you don't know what Weddle is, it's like Wordle but NFL. You have to guess a player. So, you know what? Why don't I record my screen and then Ryan can just chuck it up in the background?
Okay.
Actually, that's too much work.
Never mind.
Can't be bothered.
Fair enough.
Uh,
You're just gonna have to trust us.
we'll just talk through it as we do it.
Yeah. Is it defense and offense or just offense?
Just a standard, which I think is just offense.
Okay.
So,
Who do you want to start with, Grayson? Give us
who do
a
you want to
player.
start with? Just Grayson start with the player.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, and I'll
Yes.
explain how it works to the viewers as you click it. Right, so I've clicked Saquon. It's got a bunch of categories, which is team, division, position, height, age, jersey number. If it's yellow, it means it's within 2, I think, of that, of
Yep.
that
Yeah.
number.
Yep. And the number sections.
And then if it's yellow in the division, it means he's in NFC or AFC, but not in that division. And then position-wise, I don't think you have anything other than
No, it's
just green or not.
Yeah.
So not Philly, not NFC, so AFC.
AFC.
Not a running back.
Yep.
Taller than 6 foot.
Okay. So
Older
we're
than
looking.
older than 28. Jersey number lower than 26. So we're looking for an AFC player that's tall. So we're thinking either QB or wide
Josh
receiver.
Allen.
I was going to say Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Not older than 28 though, is he?
Is he 29? How long has he been in the league for? He got drafted in like 2018.
We go Josh Allen if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is 28.
Oh.
Okay, so QB. It is a QB.
Okay.
Not in AFC East.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes. I can see the number part.
They are lower than 17, older than 28. You want to get Mahomes?
Yeah, he's number 15.
Lower than 6'5".
Yep.
Mahomie. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Jesus.
Took us 3 guesses.
I think he's the. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is a quarterback in the AFC.
He's
He's
taller
number
than
closer.
he's
yeah.
taller than
taller.
6'6" or something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play another one. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really quick.
So okay, I get to start with the player.
Yep.
Yippee! Let's go Cooper Cup.
Your new wide receiver.
New wide receiver. Okay, nothing. So AFC.
AFC, not a receiver.
Not a receiver. Shorter than 6'2". Not even close to 6'2" either.
Derrick Henry. No, he's
No,
shorter.
He's tall.
6
He's
foot.
tall.
Josh. No.
We've got
AFC.
someone like Olave, but
Yeah,
not a
Derrick
receiver.
Henry plays for Baltimore.
Who's a short running
That'd
back?
be short. No, I was gonna
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, I like
Okay.
that.
What? Oh, what's the number? What's the number?
Higher
one?
than 10.
Oh yeah, 28.
JJ Taylor? Jonathan Taylor, there we go. Ooh, okay, so not the AFC South, but in the AFC. They're a running back that's 5'10". And they are about 25, 24. Higher jersey number than 28.
30.
Um,
No, it wouldn't be 30 because it's not yellow.
what's that for?
The
For jersey number? No,
yeah.
it's got to be like 32 or above. 31 or
Let
above.
me lock in.
AFC South. So not AFC South.
Jerome Ford,
Jerome Ford.
running back for Cleveland.
Okay, we can do Jerome Ford. It's Jerome Ford. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
We got it again in 3.
Sorry. We're trying to drag this out.
No, it's fine.
Let's do one more, man.
Do one more?
Do one more.
Sure.
Okay. Grayson, give me a name.
Mike Evans.
Mikey, I like that one. Mike Evans. Mike Evans. Okay, well, it's a wide receiver in the AFC. Almost 6'5", almost 31, higher jersey than 13, but almost 13.
So probably 14
What do you
for
think,
a
like a
receiver.
Stephon Diggs?
No, I don't think he's that tall.
Well, it's got to be 6'3" or 6'4". Yeah, probably not then.
What's the jersey number one? Higher.
Higher than 13.
14 or 15 for
Yeah,
jersey.
14 or 15 jersey number. In the AFC, younger than 31, but close to 31.
Kind of older, bit of a vet.
Yeah.
T. Higgins?
T. Higgins?
No, he's number 5.
That's a good point. 5 Higgins. No, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work.
DK Metcalf.
No, he's nowhere near 31. Well, maybe he is, but
He's the only receiver I can think of. That
oh, so
no,
it's,
he's
it's
number
AFC.
he-
It's also
yeah,
we're
he's-
looking. It's AFC. We got to.
He's on the Pittsburgh Steelers now. Remember?
Would they have
But he's
updated it?
he's also number 4.
Oh, that's right.
So it
What?
won't be.
He's 14.
No, because George Pickens was 14. He was number 4, and then
Oh,
George Pickens left.
right. Yes. Good point. And now Pickens is going anyway, so it doesn't matter. Who's an older receiver, man?
Go through divisions.
Start naming teams, Harry.
No. He's number 8.
Sterling
Kirk?
Shepard.
Christian Kirk?
Christian Kirk short.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Sterling Shepard's in the league still.
Cortland
No, he's on the Bucks.
Sutton?
Sutton's 14. Could be
Sutton's not a bad shout.
Yeah, I like Sutton.
I like
yeah.
Cortland Sutton.
It's Sutton. Well
fucking
done.
guy.
Well done.
My
All
fucking
right, man.
guy.
Fucking it's too easy, man.
That is a.
All right. Well, let's all go get a sport to bet on next week.
Are we adding one in for Keith?
No, he has his one from last week, which was what F1 or something.
F1, true.
Wait, no, Grayson had F1.
What did he have last? Oh, he had NHL.
Oh yeah, so he
Yeah.
can do NHL next week then.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Keep hockey.
Okay, and we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
So
The
back.
3 sports we have for us, because Keith is obviously still doing his fucking
Hockey.
his hockey. We have Premier League football.
Yes, sir.
I put in esports, whatever esports you want to bet on. League of Legends, Counter Strike,
COD. There will be COD on, I think.
There'll probably be other Dota, whatever the fuck you want to bet on.
LOL.
Lol. And then Grayson put in tennis. Who wants first? Who wants first pick?
You know, spin
That wheel.
Who's going first?
Me.
Well, Grayson,
Okay.
you said spin that wheel.
Ah, right.
Premier
So-
League. Grayson gets Premier League.
Yeah.
Harry, you either get esports or tennis.
What
would you rather have?
I'd rather have esports because if there's COD on, I can kind of go on COD.
Sure. Do you want what it lands on or what it doesn't land
What
on?
it doesn't land on, thank you, Creed.
So I get what it lands on.
And that's going to be esports, isn't it?
So I get tennis.
Yeah.
Bro, I've had shitters back to back to back to back.
Optic to win everything.
I'm getting my fucking back blown out by this goddamn fucking wheel.
Whoa.
Huh?
No, nothing.
Thanks for watching. That's all this week. I mean, there wasn't really much that we
Yeah.
had. I mean, I had a couple of things I want to talk about or wanted to do.
We had some games, but we need Kiefer to be here.
But yeah, it'd be a bit of a waste if we did it without him.
We don't want to get a little boy to miss out.
No, the
No,
poor
the
little
Victorian
Victorian child.
boy.
Another episode
Even though
of
we've
Tackle
been
for
at
Lost
it great
podcast,
titles.
the premium
He might
New Zealand
We'll
NFL
dig him up.
gambling
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, we'll dig him up and bring him for next episode.
Well, Ryan
Cree
doesn't
knows
have to
some
edit shit.
spells.
Ryan doesn't have to do shit apart from cut.
Follow us on everything.